Like if somebody tried to jump me, man, I would have just bring it.
Welcome back to Empower Field at Mile High. It's Rams football as we jump into the action.
Nigga know not to fight me. I would beat the shit out of anybody that tried to. I try to be on that shit with me, man. God, niggas know better, bro.
Good to make it 7-3.
Like, if any nigga tried to win and smoke with me, man, I would have been like, let's take it outside. If anybody in the gym or anybody,
on the field, and they will send this one away.
I ain't afraid of. I feel, like I said, I don't feel no one but God.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
He's not scared. He just didn't want to fight him because he said I can't fight nobody that ain't.
What you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
Yeah, I love Madden, bro.
Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he's
I've been playing Madden since like Madden 2005. That's when I first started.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming.
Yeah, that's why he stayed in the apartment, because he didn't want to fight. Right.
His guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after
I don't get why
the
niggas
catch
like that.
69 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Damn, Tom Brady's undefeated in the preseason.
To throw, Bridgewater. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
He told her how to start.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. Down right around the 25. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
I was supposed to get Madden 22 because, I don't know, I got tired of playing Madden 16.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. They need
that was like Joe Flacco was on the Ravens. The reason why she got mad because she got food and now she couldn't give
at the
it.
25.
That's
Here
why
comes
she mad.
Matthew
She should
Stafford
stay.
now to lead his offense back
She should
out
stay
there.
like.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of
Stay like
6, touchdown pass, so
my
whatever he
business.
did
Gotta
then,
go take a
do it
shot.
again, right?
Yeah, it reminds
So
me a
shit
lot of
on
when I
me.
watched the best quarterback.
That's what the police said, that we cannot take a shower in there. But the police really said, don't reply toward. Okay.
Throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish at the rim.
There's gonna be when Tom Brady retired, but when Tom Brady retired, there's gonna be no other quarterback. It's like Brady. There's gonna be no other quarterback like Peyton Manning. The argument is going to give this to
Akers. They follow up the gain of
he's gonna be
5
a
by only
beast.
getting 1 there on second down.
When we talk about
I feel like if Stupid Manning would have never gotten that disease, that spinal stenosis, and he fuck. Oh my god! Why are you? Hello? Hello? Hey. All right.
down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
I don't feel like just. I don't feel like standing outside. Man. This shit boring as hell. Shit is boring as hell, man. Nigga. It really is. Like staying in the house all day, not doing shit. Nah, nigga, I want to go fucking walk to the basketball court. It's boring as hell. Boring as hell. Like, I remember I did see Cam back in, I think it was like August or July. I did see Cam.
What did he say? So what did he say to you with Gavin Brown? I'm sorry, I'm fried. Break up with you? I ain't gonna lie. I walked
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
With Deshaun Jackson,
nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
Pretty sure they
but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
Michael Vick was like one of the best.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history.
Oh yeah, that coach was Julian Edelman's
5'10".
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. This is caught, it's Woods. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from 2 yards out.
Yeah, so Cam plays for another school. He played for Morgan State. He played for Finley. And they played for another school. That's tough.
Extra point by Gay is up and
I'll
good.
get back in college and play college basketball. I'm on the special Olympics basketball team
for
Baltimore County.
Yards in 9 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Fallon is thick though. I like that. Like they were saying.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Yeah.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Playing the game. Yeah, she's on. All right. What was I going to say there?
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll be brought down.
I would have been like,
shy of the 45.
why would that dude? That would have been like, nah, get your
5
ass
yards is
out
the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If I were on a car and go to you, I would get your ass out.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 104 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but
Well, if they continue to
I
run
had to
the
do
football
5
this
for
strong,
jobbing.
right up
I'm
the
gonna
middle,
try to get back.
I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well,
Got like 13.
right out and right up the middle.
All runs on this drive so far. It's
Oh yeah,
first and
Melvin
10.
Gordon played Monte Ball. Wisconsin Badgers.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. For one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a first.
You might go tomorrow.
I was thinking that earlier.
10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Now a give. Akers running left. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Stafford hooking up with Akers. And he gets us down inside the 35
Oh yeah, Stafford's
before going out of
for the
bounds.
Packers and the Bears.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, 34 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. K.J. Hamler returning it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. This is the tight end fan. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
One thing you should never say to a woman, you must be on your period. It's insulting and dismissive. And it invalidates real emotions she may be experiencing at the time. You should never ask or tell a woman to smile. It's not your place to ask somebody to change their mood for you. Why should somebody change their disposition for your benefit? Don't call a woman a pet name like baby or sweetheart before you get to know each other. Pet names develop over time with familiarity. Don't be too familiar too soon. Don't ask a woman, can I kiss you? That's a quick way to spoil the mood. Read her body language and assess the situation. If it seems too soon for a kiss, it probably is. Don't ask a woman why she's still single. She might be uncomfortable or unhappy about it. Why remind her? If you're interested in her and she's single, who cares why? One thing you should never say to a woman, you must be on your period. It's
Hey, Murphy, open the door.
Oh, yeah.
Eat that shit like that.
Second down at 5. Now the handoff comes to Gordon.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
He was brought down by Troy Reeder.
Let's go, defense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Bridgewater now for Gordon on the draw. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And now let's look at the quarterback, Matthew Stafford, in our player spotlight. And he's been effective in their winning, so it makes it a little easier to put a montage together.
It really does, doesn't it? Because we can see him throwing it really well. But how about everything else that's going on? Protection has been excellent. And, of course, the guys catching the ball have provided some highlight reels themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always just one man. He's been good, but you got the guys catching the ball, too.
Yeah, you name it. It's all coming together for them. What they call that synergy. Everything working together really well, and right now
he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, and he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's been no contest in terms of the rushing yards. You see a much, much brighter picture there. Both of these coaching staffs with some big decisions to make coming up as the preseason draws to a close. This second half is going to be filled with a lot of evaluation. And to bring it your way, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Let's go.
The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Stafford's throw taken in here by Jackson.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Bringing it in, Jackson left side.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of... Teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
They juked him, and they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
58 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd down at 4.
Making my way through the hood with your boo. All his homeboys think I'm cute. Riding around 75, talking his iron, betting on that I'm trying nothing. You getting filled too. I could've killed you. You like a tennis show. We shooting up the roof. And now you wanna know. And I was rolling with your man. He picked me up in the coupe. I'm in the club, but I gotta wash my hands. I'm not safe around this dude. Dude is black
Back to throw, Stafford. Throw left side, complete. That's Woods. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Stafford. Touchdown! It's complete. Deshaun Jackson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Here's...
We're here with Flanagan, cornerback, who will also be the quarterback because we're here with Flanagan, cornerback, who will also be the quarterback because of a recent injury on the Falcons. Stanford Samuels III. Stanford, when you heard the news about Cato Nelson going down and Coach told you you're going to be quarterbacking the team, what was that moment like for you? What was going through your mind?
It was basically just like a flashback in time. I always played quarterback. Before I played corner, I played quarterback. So that was just like a flashback, just knowing that I had to get back into the mode of being a quarterback and being able to lead the whole offense and basically making them mesh and come together as a team. That's what we've been doing so far.
Yeah, and you are not to be slighted at the quarterback position. I mean, you went to the opening team games and you won the quarterback skills competition over there, right? Talk about what you can do with the ball.
Now to add the extra point. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hamler now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Play fake. Bridgewater. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On second down, it's Gordon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
Instead, he scores the second, you get your money back in cash.
Hill takes care of Justice Hill. Pressure, extra pressure, fires too high. Chase is there, Chase lost a flag, and Chase, there is a flag. Crowd didn't like it. It's the home of the fabled manure chant, which we've heard in the past. And now, to the 30-yard line. First and 20. Burrow to the outside. That's caught, breaking a tackle, picking up a couple of extra yards and getting about 9.
Instead of just being stationary at one spot, and he's really taken off with that.
The secondary is tough. That team has not been tough. They need to bring that to September because historically they've been getting off to bad starts. Burrow escapes, throws, and that's incomplete along the sideline there. And again, looking for a flag. Capel looking back. Burrow, deep drop. Burrow down the sideline, and that's incomplete. The coverage is good. Pressure is put.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 189 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll run on first down. Gordon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He continues to have a big night here under the line.
Intended receiver, and they hand the ball back to the Ravens. Jackson throws, reaching out, making the grab there is Mark Andrews.
Derrick Henry gets a lot of the attention, but they are so much better on the edge.
Second down and 10, Jackson. Into the pocket, always dangerous. Proves it again. First down. In that role with the Bengals. Jackson, play fake, throws, caught, Flowers, brings it back, it's around Kraft, gets tackled there for a gain of 11 and a first down.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They run it here with Gordon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Gordon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Bridgewater now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team once more. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And McManus able to put it through, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense.
Oh, shit. I broadcasted 3 times today. Maybe 2 or 3. Here I come. Here I come.
To take over once more. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it. And just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a first and... territory at the 47. On the give, this is Akers. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for the...
Basketball clap the backboard on a layup. Jonathan Street, Hagerstown, MD.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause. Here, second down and long. Now it's Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This is the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Stafford. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Ball. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From the red zone now, Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.